Howdy, folks. How's everybody doing? I decided to go live tonight, and this is your Christmas surprise. I have with me Midnight Range TM. Say hello, Midnight.
Oh, hello, hello, hello.
This is very impromptu. We just decided to do this in the last 15 minutes.
That's right. Catch all you night owls, right?
Yeah, exactly. I have been trying to get this guy on my show for how long?
Oh, I don't know, a couple of months probably. When did you start doing this? When did you start doing this shit show?
Hey. I have a decent show here. Come on.
Yes, you do.
This it's not the best, but it is decent.
You got more going on than I do lately. All I'm doing is cooking and sleeping, man.
Yeah. RL's like, oh God, Midnight and Ellis on the same chat, no less. So yeah, this ought to be interesting. Lord, who is actually out there watching this at the moment? Night Strike's out there, Clover Tech. Hey, Clover, I figured you'd be in bed by now, buddy. And
Yeah,
RL's out there.
I just got into the supermarket here. I'm gonna try and hook up to their Wi-Fi. I'll be right back.
Okay. You'll come back in 30 seconds saying, damn it, it won't let me. It will not connect. Ellis' show is superb. Midnight Range TM is a 2-bit fry cook. Masquerades as the chef. Hey. Clover, we're glad to have you, buddy. Like I said, this is very impromptu. This is just something we decided to do tonight. And you know it's a Christmas thing. We decided we wanted to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, and this is how we're going to do it.
All right, I got my power bank hooked up. I got my stolen Wi-Fi. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I was just explaining to him how this was going to be our Christmas present to gun channels and all of our viewers.
Yeah, worst Christmas present in history. There you go.
Well, yeah, it might be the worst Christmas present in history, but still better than coal.
I don't know, man. You can cook with coal.
Yeah, it will keep you from freezing to death. What
Mm,
what do we offer?
not much.
Entertainment?
I don't know. That might even be a stretch, bro.
No. I think we're pretty entertaining.
I'm like the only person in this goddamn place. I'm the only idiot shopping at 1:30 in the morning on Christmas Eve, I guess. Huh, go figure.
Well, you're the only shift shopping at 1 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Eve because, well, the rest of them are smart enough to do their shopping before now.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, actually, that's
Uh,
exactly true. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. You know, there's this thing called prep work that most chefs do.
Uh huh. Yeah, that's what they got here. Hmm. Let's see.
Oh, finding something interesting, are you?
Yeah, let's see. Here we got some donuts with peppermint sprinkles,
No, we don't
and
do
some
sprinkles on donuts.
and there's some. Oh, look at this guy right here. Uh, where is he? Yeah, there's a good sprinkle donut right there. Yep,
We do
that's the
not
shit.
do sprinkles. We do not do sprinkles on donuts, man. Come
Oh,
on.
sorry. I didn't realize it was that kind of party.
You know, it's always that kind of party.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Good Lord.
So who the hell's
Keep
out
that
there
up.
in the chat? I can't see the chat.
Well, let's see who's out there right now. We have RL Night Strike.
Ugh,
Clover's in here.
Jesus,
Yeah. We got a crew going.
a bunch of degenerates. Huh?
Yeah, that's on the YouTube side. And over on the gun channel side, who do we have? We have Travis, John, Dead Horse.
Huh.
We've actually got a pretty good show going here.
Well, I'm sure we could make quick work of that. Huh?
Oh yeah, well I'm sure we'll have them all puking before the end of the night,
So what the heck's
especially with
going
your
on?
cooking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey.
You know, it's amazing. And what's going to get people is, granted, we're not probably not going to get a whole lot of viewers tonight with this, but tomorrow when people decide to see what went on last tonight, and they see that you were on this show, they're going to figure me and you are going to be cussing each other for everything we're worth.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you got to go with the odds, right?
Yeah, well, exactly. Uh, I think some of my viewers, or some of your viewers, too, for that matter, honestly think we dislike each other.
Well, I mean, you you like me? Do you really like
Oh
me?
yeah, yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I've said this before in live chats. Midnight and I don't have a problem with each other. It's banter. It's two guys bullshitting.
Oh God, I love giving everybody a hard time, man. That's from working in restaurants all these years. I can't help myself.
Well, exactly. You know, and if you've paid attention to any of the shows that I'm on, or I do that shit with everybody.
Yeah, I'm a blast.
You know, and there is no holds barred. I mean, you know, there's just
Oh, yeah, for sure.
everybody.
This is like the best time killer in history, right here. You know.
Yeah, and I have a very special message for you from Clover. He said, "Bite me, Mohawk boy."
See, that's the kind of stuff that gets people banned. That's
Well,
not.
now
That's
see,
not good.
here's the problem. He's got this blue wrench. So
Uh,
he don't get banned. He does the banning.
you're the one that gave him the goddamn wrench.
Yeah, well, of
Thou
course.
shalt, thou givest, thou shalt taketh away.
Yeah, well, see, I'm not going to take it away from him.
Give him a little, give him a little pot of gold instead.
Look. I gave Night Strike a blue wrench.
Well, you have to. He's family.
No, I don't have to do shit.
Oh.
I mean, I've got a lot of blue wrenches. I've got John Z's got one. Clover's got one. I
Oh,
think Ghost has got one.
are you talking about Mr. John Z
Yeah, John Z from New York.
from New York City? Yeah, John Z's a good guy. He deserves a wrench.
I like John. John's my
And
buddy.
and John's up all hours of the night. He's up and down all damn night, so you never know when he can pop in. So if you need,
I don't think John sleeps. I just
eh,
don't think he ever sleeps.
yeah, he's like, he's maybe he's part vampire or something. I don't know.
Let's see. Hey, Philo just joined us. How you doing, Philo? Now see now we're getting some views. We got 6 people watching instead of just one. We are moving up in the world
Oh,
slowly but surely.
now I got the chat up. You guys better watch your goddamn mouths.
Yeah, he can see what's going on now, so y'all better be careful.
John is secretly a disabled Terminator. He could be. I'm here for John Connor.
John, speaking of that, I'll get back to you in a minute, Midnight. But I
Oh,
come up with this.
I'll wait patiently. That's fine.
You go right ahead. I come up with this show idea, a shirt idea, and it's gonna have your logo on it and Knives' logo on it, and then it's gonna say, "Let our people go." I thought that was brilliant. Free our people from the communist states.
You should take John in. You
Hey,
guys should be. You
you're
guys should
closer
be.
to him than I am.
Don't fucking tell him that. Jesus Christ! Don't. Shh. Be quiet.
He already knows. Clover Tech, really, he's just a jerk. Uh,
Yes, Clovertack is a jerk. You're right.
no. I was just reading what was out in this chat here.
Nah, no, you weren't. I don't believe it.
Yeah, it's true. It's truly true. I wouldn't
Clover
lie to you about a thing like that.
Clovertack wouldn't say something like that. He's more well mannered than that. He's got manners of baby angels. That's how good his manners are.
Apparently, we're talking about two different clover tacks.
Oh, huh. Could be. I mean, I know
Uh,
clover tack, and then there's clover leaf.
well,
That guy that Yankee was talking about. I don't know if that's the same guy or not.
it's a possibility.
Yeah, it could be.
But see, the tactical leprechaun can get riled up sometimes. You gotta be careful with him.
Yeah, they get wound up.
Baby angel with a pipe, Philo says. See? And now Clover's calling Yankee a maroon. Oh well, you know.
A
Is there
maroon.
another
That's a
is there another feud brewing between Yankee and Clover that I don't know about?
probably.
Oh well, damn. See,
I think I think Yankee just moves down the list. You know what I mean?
here's the thing. You and I, we both work in kitchens, so
Right.
so we don't have a whole lot of time to keep up with what's going on and who's feuding with who.
Yeah. I mean, I do. I'm there a lot doing prep, so like, I'm listening to the headphones and stuff like that, so I can kind of keep up pretty good, but not. I don't have a whole lot of time to participate in the actions. You know.
Uh, do you work Christmas?
Now I actually have the next 2 days off, which is freaking awesome.
It's about time because you've been working what 7 days a week for the last month,
Yeah.
2 months.
5 months, almost 5 months. Yeah. I had Labor Day, I had Thanksgiving, and then I had basically one other day. A couple of those were half days, but still, it sucks, man. It wears you down. It's more mental than anything else.
Well, yeah, it's well deserved break. I hope you enjoy your Christmas, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got some family coming in tomorrow.
Well, there
So
goes your Christmas.
well, yeah. We're gonna go out and do lunch tomorrow, so somebody else can cook, and then do some snacks at the house at night, and then do actual dinner on Monday. So it's not too bad. Um, Tomorrow night, I'm hoping to do the show tomorrow night. Yeah, it might end up having a guest host or two, so that'll be kind of fun. If my brother-in-law is able to stay, might do it with him.
Now, what time does your show normally start? Because I get off work late. You know what? I'm like
10:30.
you.
Yeah, I usually do 10:30.
Uh,
The only reason I picked that late was, well, one, that way 9 times out of 10 the little dude's asleep, and when The Walking Dead was on, I didn't want to go on during The Walking Dead because, why compete? I didn't want their ratings to suffer. You know what I mean? I'm
I
cool
don't
like
think you had much to worry about.
I'm cool like that. No, I don't. I didn't have much to worry about. I'm saying them. I didn't want their
Well,
ratings to suffer.
and like I said, I don't think you need to be concerned about the Walking Dead's ratings.
Oh. Well, they should be concerned about it the way the goddamn season was this season. Holy Christ!
You know what? That last episode, man, I'm still up in the air about it. And
But
I have went through and I have read some of the fan theories about what's going on with Carl. And there's some out there
who
saying,
cares?
well, there's some out there right now that's saying that Carl's probably carrying the cure to the virus within his system, so it's not going to kill him. Other
Yeah,
people says
probably.
Carl's dead.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe if Carl dies, that's probably their way to get away from the comic and just be able to do whatever they want. But I don't know that it's worth it.
I don't know.
I mean, that's a pretty big leap from what happens in the comics. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, it's huge.
So
Well,
that's tough.
by now in the comics, doesn't Rick have a missing hand?
I'm not sure what's happening currently, but I know that does happen. But I've never read the comics. I've read of them. You know what I mean? Like I've never read them, but I checked in on them just to see what happens.
Yeah,
But
well, that's the same with me.
yeah,
You know, you see now. I don't. Does Matt actually read the comics or just watch the show?
Beat the shit out of me.
I don't know. Ellis is giving theories. Hold on to your pants. Hey, you leave pants out of this.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys hold on to your pants. Hold on to the pants.
The,
You
the,
guys
the
can cuddle.
pants is over on gun channels. He's okay.
You guys can cuddle.
I'm
Whisper
not
sweet,
cuddling with pants.
whisper sweet nothings into his ears. It's sweet.
Uh,
Whoa,
broke
like
bat midfield much? What?
a a giant Pez dispenser that looks like a minion. That's awesome.
Yeah, that would be a cool Christmas gift, wouldn't it?
Uh, it's pretty sweet.
See, that's when you know you
I
made it.
wonder.
When they make a Pez dispenser that looks like you, or a bobblehead.
Yeah, you got to be careful because if they make a big Pez dispenser of you now that you shaved your head,
Yeah.
you really look like a dickhead.
You're a funny bitch. That was hilarious, Mohawk boy. Do you always walk around
RL's
looking like you
asking.
stuck your finger in a light socket?
Yep.
Okay.
Sometimes it's not my finger, but I'll take what I can get.
Uh, you mean it's actually big enough to stick it somewhere? I'm impressed.
Well, light sockets aren't that big.
No, that wasn't what I was talking about.
RL's asking what I got him for Christmas, and it's the same thing I got him last year. So I hope he likes it.
Well, I can tell you what I'm getting everybody for Christmas.
Big pile of nothing.
No, 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 no. This episode of my show, this is your Christmas
Oh,
present. Please
oh man.
enjoy.
I hope you guys kept the receipt.
It's non-returnable, non-refundable. About the best you can do is just stop watching.
You're a, you're a hell of a self promoter.
you know,
Hey, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoy the show. You probably won't, and if you start to feel nauseous, just turn it off.
exactly. And then please come back and watch again next week for at least 5 minutes.
The Outlaw Hatfield show. Warning: may cause bulimia. But
Well, I heard your show has a case of diarrhea running around through it, so.
it happens.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you gotta. Sometimes you gotta get out with the old, in with the new kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Well, so you need a good dishwasher. Take care of that problem.
Oh, I know. I just lost my dishwasher not long ago. You can get your ass up here.
Yeah. You couldn't pay me enough.
That's probably true.
I'm making 11.50 an hour washing dishes. Come on, dude.
But
That don't happen often.
but you can shoot indoors at my range 24 hours a day, pistols. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I will take that.
That's that's a bit of a bonus. You can go out there at 2 a.m. fire away if you want to.
Yes, but it's freaking cold up there.
It's indoors, you goddamn fool.
No, yeah, but you got to walk outdoors to get to the indoor.
Well, you got to walk outdoors to get to your house after work too.
Exactly, and I don't like doing that either.
So if you're going to walk outdoors, you might as well walk indoors to a gun range.
Well, you have a point, but see,
See,
here's
that's the problem with
if I
that's the big problem with me doing these shows at the grocery store when I'm on my phone because I yell stuff like gun and AK-47, and I always got to look around and be like, I wonder who heard that. And are they calling the cops?
well, it'll be okay. I'm sure there's enough people watching. We can get better fidelity.
Yeah, they're just stocking shelves and shit.
So you're in a Walmart?
Now I'm actually at a Wegmans.
What the hell is that? Never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They do a lot of organic stuff. It's pretty nice. Although I don't ever shop here, so I have no idea where anything is. I'm just wandering around looking like an asshole talking to myself pretty much.
You
He's had a
know,
clover tack on one of his backyard chats.
hey, Clover Tech's backyard chats are pretty damn good, dude.
Yeah, they are. Especially
Hey,
with that new gimbal, man.
I've
That
not,
thing's
I've not
awesome.
seen, I've not seen you do a lawn chair pipe.
I got to get up to camp. If I can get up to camp, I can do it. Got about the acres up there. We can launch all sorts of stuff out in the woods. I will say though, CloverTech's new gimbal is pretty sweet.
Just don't shoot your eye out, kid.
Nah, be all right.
You can get a second one. Right?
You only need one eye anyway.
Yeah. What about depth perception?
It's overrated,
Ah,
just like overkill. Overkill is overrated, underrated, overrated, whatever. Yeah, overkill is underrated. Yeah, that's right.
if you say so.
Yeah, you know.
I guess you don't have to see really good to be a cook or a chef.
No, you just got to feel where the heat is, so you don't burn yourself.
Yeah. Of course, measuring ingredients would be a bitch.
Yeah, who needs to measure?
Pinch of this, a dash of that.
Yeah, a little bit of here, a little bit of there.
Rub this here, slide this there.
Yeah, who cares?
Mm. So, did you rape any? I mean, stuff any turkeys tonight?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
No, we're doing ham. We don't. We do turkey Thanksgiving for turkey,
Yeah.
and we do a ham. We do ham for Christmas. My wife. Well, I do it now, but she had this recipe. She found this recipe for a ham. It's just slamming. Man, it's awesome. So we do that for Christmas every year.
So for Christmas, he molests the ham. Gotcha.
Yeah. Turkey. Turkey for Thanksgiving. Christmas ham. We do it. It's nice. It gets rubbed with. We score the top of it, and we put whole grain mustard and brown sugar on top, and then it gets peaches, peaches, peach nectar like peach juice, and peach jelly like peach jam, all like and just kind of roast it all together, so it all kind of cooks together. Oh my god, it's so good.
What would you say is your signature dish?
I don't know, man. It's hard. The the dish we sell the most of at the restaurant is a Chilean sea bass dish. So I mean that's our most popular, but I've done a lot of really cool stuff. I've had some meatloafs, like the meatloaf that I have the video on. I've actually done in a restaurant with American Wagyu or venison, or yeah, venison. It's really fun. It's just something neat that you don't normally see all that often, you know.
Yeah, now I'll tell you here. I am not a big fan of meatloaf. I just have never been, but I've never tried it with venison.
Yeah,
That might get my attention.
yeah, it's nice, man. I mean, meatloaf is one of those things that people have it and they have a bad one and they kind of write it off forever. Same thing with things like duck. I love duck, and people will have a bad duck and it'll be dry or it'll be greasy, and from then on they just say they don't like it, and it's just because whoever the hell made it for them did a shitty job. You know?
Well, see, in my life, I have eaten quite a bit of meatloaf because there was absolutely nothing else to eat, and I've never enjoyed it. I've never liked meatloaf, and I try to avoid. It's like macaroni and cheese. I look at macaroni and cheese, and I'm figuring, well, that's something you only eat when there's nothing left in the house.
Oh, no way, man. See, that's the thing. It's so fun to take those things from when you were a kid and spice them up a little bit. Make them make them exciting. So that's where like the meatloaf recipe and the mac and cheese. Do something fun with it. And you just kind of bring it back to life. It's pretty cool. Food's neat like that. You can take something from when you were 6, 7 years old that you know, and make it your own. Do something cool with it. It's great.
You know what, John Z? Now, John Z's saying I've just never had the right meatloaf.
Yeah,
And
that's it. I
here's the
mean,
thing. I have had 60 people in my life tell me, well, you'd like my meatloaf. And I have finally come up with the perfect meatloaf recipe. Would you all like to hear the perfect meatloaf recipe? I've got it. It's really simple. You go to your grocery store, you buy a pound of ground beef or ground chuck, either way. You bring it home, you take it out of its packaging, you put it straight into a pan, you put that pan straight into the oven, and you bake it until it's done. Then you get it out, you slice it, and put it on a hamburger bun with cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and onions, and you eat that some bitch.
but you're not putting anything in it. You're just slamming meat in the oven.
Pretty much, yes.
I mean, no shit, it sucks.
No, that's delicious.
Oh, you're brain damaged.
Probably. I have to in my head a few times.
Yeah, haven't we all?
You know, and I have broke a few horses in my life, and that'll rattle you.
That's not a very nice thing to do, be breaking horses.
Yeah, well, most of them tried to break me.
Is, is
See,
Clover going to do a lawn chair chat after this?
I don't know if Clover's going to do a lawn chair chat tonight or not. It's a little late. And Clover says that the perfect meatloaf recipe is hamburger steaks and white gravy. And Clover, buddy, you make it. I'm coming to eat.
Yeah, white gravy's the way to go, man. I like sausage gravy.
I love sausage gravy. That is not what I said, John. Clean your ears. John Z is accusing me of being raped by a horse now. Thank you.
You know,
He's from New York, so we have to overlook comments like that.
well, now the thing that you need to decide, Ellis, is that something of your nightmares or is that something of your dreams?
No, that's a nightmare. That would
Oh,
definitely be a nightmare.
oh, okay. Well, at least you know. Some
Oh, I
people are
know.
confused.
No, there's no confusion here. I stick to human females. Thank you very much.
Is that your criteria for companions? Human, female, check.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Let's let's
yeah.
make this happen.
And I prefer them with a pulse.
Oh, well, everybody's got to have standards, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, just gotta have a heartbeat.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's nice to know. It's nice to know that you're holding on for somebody special.
Uh, somebody's, yeah.
Anybody,
So
anybody
somebody's
special.
body. You're holding
Yeah.
on to somebody's body.
I lost my shopping list. Now I'm wandering around even more aimlessly.
Clovertech says he's really thinking about doing a nightmare or the Grinch that Stole Christmas lawn chair style. That would be cool.
Uh,
But here's the thing, Clover. You'd have to go of work to do this. So it has to be done sometime like 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, what's the wildest thing you've ever prepared in your kitchen?
Oh boy. Um, I don't know. I mean, I've done some weird stuff. I've done ostrich.
Ostrich.
Um, yeah,
You
ostrich is
know,
really good. Ostrich is really good. Um, one of the oddest things I've eaten sea urchin, uni. I've had that. Sea urchin is actually the flavor of sea urchin is amazing. The texture was pretty rough. A little on the snotty side.
mm, sort of
Yeah.
like oysters.
I'm not a big raw oyster fan. I love fried oysters. Yeah.
I like a good oyster stew. Love a good
Yeah,
oyster.
yeah, yeah. Oyster. I love them. I love them breaded and fried. I like an oyster sandwich, oyster po' boy, something like that. That's good
You
stuff.
know, I've never had an oyster pulled. That sounds good.
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Now, what do you dress that one with?
Whatever. I mean, I when he's done at the restaurant, they actually do like a sriracha mayonnaise. That's really good. Fried oysters with a sriracha mayo is delicious.
RL is now inviting John Z to Pennsylvania. Oh,
Well, there you go. John Z could be RL's
bitch.
co-pilot. Co-pilot. I
No.
wasn't gonna say bitch. I mean, that's up to them. I mean, who am I to judge? You know,
Oh, I wasn't judging. I was just, you know, John Z is desperately trying to get out of New York. There's no telling what he might do.
he's gonna hop a big rig and head on down. Huh?
Hmm? Well, see, here's the thing. Night Strike offered him an AR the other day. He came to South Carolina.
Yeah, for real. That was a good deal, man.
He's
Gonna get
just
out of
got to
New York.
get here. If he
Out
gets
of
here, he's got an AR waiting on him.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's gonna get out of New York anyway. Might as well head down there and get a free rifle, right?
Yep. And here's the thing: I'm sure if he offered knives the same deal, knives would be out of California in a heartbeat.
That's a hell of a that's a hell of a trip, though.
Yeah, but come on, if you were stuck in California, wouldn't you leave? Especially if you knew there was an AR waiting on you.
Oh, man, I was watching a video about that the ammo shit that they're trying to pass, the licensing.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and
California, what do you expect?
yeah, no, but and I don't know how. I mean, people can get it wrong. I'm not sure. The video I was watching was saying how the licenses were the the government was dragging with the licensing so bad that it looks like a lot of places aren't going to be able to get their licensing in time for the ban. So the ban will go into effect, and these places won't have their licenses to sell ammo. So a lot of places are going to just be, if they don't have an FFL, they won't be able to sell ammo. So places like Walmart that is not an FFL, if they don't have their licenses, they won't be able to sell. But because they won't be able to get them because the government was dragging their feet, or there were backlogs or whatever. Pretty gnarly little catch-22, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's about stupid, man. I've never understood why the voters in California allow this stuff to go on. Get these people out of office.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of it is economy based. You know what I mean? People that I don't know. I've heard you guys talking about it. You know what I mean? Where you say people that have the money to have guns don't really want to speak up. You know, so
Yeah,
the gun owners aren't really worried about changing the laws because they have their guns and they don't really give a
yeah.
shit about anybody else.
You bring up an interesting thing. I have often thought about how many of these Hollywood types are actually secretly supportive of the Second Amendment, but out in the open, they maintain their hatred for the evil gun.
I think there's a ton of gun owners that don't want to admit they're gun owners,
Oh yeah,
for sure.
and it's sad to think that they're in a type of business where if they was to open up, and if they were to say, okay, yes, I support the Second Amendment, that they would basically get blackballed, and they would.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think the ones that you see that are the most vocal about it are ones that have already had their careers. You know, for the most part.
Yeah,
Um,
the Clint Eastwoods, the Tom Sellecks.
Kurt Russell's a big proponent.
Yep.
Yeah, and so not that they can't still do movies and stuff, or films, but they're, if somebody doesn't want them to doesn't want them to be in their movie, then they don't really give a shit. They've already had their time in the sun.
Hmm.
And just like you said, the younger ones that might be pro-gun aren't as ready to voice their opinions as in fear of, yeah, like you said, being blackballed. You know.
Well, yeah, it's a sad thing because it would seem to me that if they were to actually stand up and speak out and say, "Hey, look, I own guns. I support the Second Amendment," it would encourage more of them to do the same. And eventually, if enough of them come forward and say, "Hey, look, this is what it is," and what we are, yeah, you got top Hollywood stars. Hollywood's just not going to throw them away.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
especially if they know they're drawing money.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. I mean, there's a lot of them, and even the ones that you would. What gets me is the ones that you would assume are pro-gun because of the type of movies they do, and they're totally not.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, that hypocritical thinking really bugs the shit out of me.
Yeah.
That if you wanna promote that in your movies, but not and then say that it's not right, then it just doesn't make sense to me.
You know,
Not a whole lot of stuff does make sense out there though.
well, here's the thing, and I've said it before. I honestly think that if they are so against guns and so against violence and so against you know the Constitution and the Second Amendment, why do they make movies with them firing guns or carrying guns or using any kind of weapon?
Oh, sure, that's exactly what I mean. Like,
You know,
if you don't want to be part of it, then don't be part of it.
exactly. And it goes right back to what I said earlier. It's a money thing. Action movies make money. That's always been that way. How many John Wayne love stories have you seen?
Yeah.
There's a couple, not very many. Why? Because they didn't do nearly as well as his other movies.
Yeah.
And we want John Wayne to get the girl at the end, but we wanted to kill 15 people doing it.
Yeah.
Or at least beat the shit out of somebody.
All right, I got to go through the checkout line here, so why don't you talk amongst yourselves for a couple of minutes, okay?
Oh, I'm good at talking to myself.
Yeah, here you go.
Voices never stop. I am going to check see what's going on out in the YouTube side right here real quick. Do not eat a boy's Reese's cup in 5 minutes. I need a gallon of milk. Okay, Travis. Well, buddy, we will get you a gallon of milk. Philo. Cops held a friend of mine off on the ground for 30 minutes waiting for backup because he had gun cases in his truck. So now gun cases are against the law? Huh. Damn. I've got FedEx delivering me a gun cabinet. I hope he don't get stopped. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. What's going on over here in gun channels? Hey, we've picked up a few viewers over here. G Webbs has joined us. How you doing, G? Jimmy? You're real plate. Travis, Dead Horse is still here. Jessima Outdoors. I hope I pronounced that right, or somewhat close. No guarantees there. No, just being. Who's being a dick? See, this is what happens when I skip something. I'll bring you coffee. Pay mine in public. Night Strike. You said something about coming to your backyard chat. What's that? What's that about? What's going on with that? while we were waiting for Mr. Slowass to check out. I'm sure he heard that, by the way. See, I wish he had me on speakerphone. I would yell out, "There's a guy with a gun in aisle 3!" You know, everybody'd start screaming, running. It'd be hilarious. You had guests. Who are your guests going to be, Night Strike? Never mind. Hold on. I know how to do this. See, I'm doing this the hard way. I should know better. I should really know better, particularly by now.
All right, what the hell's going on?
Well, we are discussing
You weren't
something
discussing nothing. You had a bunch of dead air. What the hell kind of show is this?
better than yours.
Maybe.
Your shit.
Did you say horse shit?
No, yours is shit.
It's quite possible.
Part of I was going to bed. Did you guys not see?
Yeah, it don't matter. You're here now, so shut up and tell me
Oh, Jesus Christ, I got both of them now.
Yeah, well, Ellis needs backup because, we got some 2-bit fry cook here who says he's a chef.
I'm not 2-bit. I wish I was 2-bit.
This is not why I brought you in here.
All right. I said that last time I did a backyard chat, I had garage guns on. We shot, we talked a bit, and then I haven't been able to do another one. And I said, Ellis, that the next time I do one, I'm going to let you know because you're invited. That's what that was.
Ah, well, I appreciate that.
Because I've actually started having guests on the backyard chat, and the guest is like, whoever wants to come out and shoot with me. When I do the shooting portion. I do one where I do shooting, and I do one where I just talk to people.
Well, are you bringing John Z down to your place or what?
I don't know. It depends on whether, he can cry himself out of New York.
That sounds depressing as hell.
Yeah, does John C. have a family, too, to take care of?
Jesus Christ.
Well, he's crying every time we mention it. So, I'm wondering if those tears can, make a flood large enough that he can just, throw a boat down.
Oh, yeah, I never thought of that.
Hey, wait a minute. There's the solution to your problem, John Z. You've got the Atlantic Ocean right there. Oh, you need the boat, brother. You need a boat. A dinghy.
If you can't afford a boat, just go to the junkyard in New York, get an old Chevy that doesn't work, and just do what the Cubans do. Get a bunch of steel barrels and just tie that to the car and just float it down.
Are you seriously telling John Z to build a raft out of like Pepsi cans and float down to your house?
Float down to South Carolina at least.
I'm not sure that he's going to be able to pull that off.
If Cubans they can pull it off.
As long as he can manage to stay going relatively south, he probably be okay. And don't get too far away from the coastline.
Basically, you're saying he's screwed.
Anyways.
Make sure you put a tracking device on you, John, so we can find your ass.
Yeah, GPS.
If we find an oversized shark, we'll know what happened. This was your friend John Z. Well, where's he at? In the shark's belly. Oh,
we're gonna need a bigger boat.
John's good movie.
There's John. He's gained weight. He looks great. That's the shark that ate him. Oh, that would make much more sense.
God, I cannot believe it's 2:25 a.m. and I'm doing a live chat with Midnight Range and Night Strike, and you know this has been fun.
That's not advisable for anybody to do. That's for goddamn sure.
No, but it's been fun. It has been great. I've enjoyed the shit out of this. And
Yeah,
Jimmy can't make up his mind which name he wants to use this morning.
Is Jimmy James out there?
No. It's Yimmy Yamis.
Yimmy Yames?
Yimmy Yames.
Oh, hello. My name is Yimmy Yames.
Well, he's also the EW Watcher, and you know there's several other. I think he's got a split personality disorder.
Hello, for my name is Yimmy Yames. I love the hot dog sandwiches.
Mr. Gixer, how you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you around here before. Welcome.
I haven't seen him in a while. Hey, Gixer, what's going on?
I feel like he was in one of the chats the other day that I was in.
He's on all the chats. It's just he's not always on them. He jumps in when no one's looking.
Sneaky Pete.
Welcome to the Outlaw Hatfield channel. You are now part of the Outlaw gang.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yimmy is saying his name right now is Earl today. Early.
Earl.
Okay.
Earl E. Watch.
Earl E. Watch.
That actually makes sense.
I would like to say thank you to Jimmy because Jimmy's actually helping me set up my Gun Channels account. So hopefully hopefully tomorrow when I go live, as long as everything goes right, you guys will be able to watch it on Gun Channels too.
Oh God, be very afraid, all. Be very afraid.
That's right. Midnight Range TM making Gun Channels members hungry since 2017.
Midnight, I think we need to make something perfectly clear before this goes any further tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to let the audience know that our little feud is not over.
Well, no, they're not dead yet.
No.
And you're McCoy.
I have not cut off his nuts and fed them to him yet. So
that's not cool.
So
I haven't even gotten a chance to break his kneecaps yet. So
that escalated quickly, didn't it?
Well, you were talking about killing me.
No, that really got out of hand.
You were talking about killing me.
Well, I mean that's one thing, but stuffing nuts is a whole nother thing. That's not cool at all.
Oh, I'm sure you've stuffed a lot of nuts in a lot of places in your life.
Oh, you watch out for Mohawk Range TM. We've seen what he can do with those hands.
I'm surprised he still has all these fingers while he uses that damn knife.
Dude, I'm surprised too. I've taken a couple of nasty little chunks out of myself.
I can imagine.
It's amazing. It's amazing what grows back. You can take some pretty good chunks out of yourself, and a couple of months later, you'd never know.
You know, I was watching some of the prep cooks the other day. They were chopping up onions and stuff, something like what you were doing. And this guy, he was taking this onion, man, and he was going through an onion in like 2 or 3 seconds. I was like, damn, I'd have lost 10 fingers right there.
Yeah,
it's 10.
I was like, how the hell do you do that? He says, he's a Mexican, and I can barely understand him. He says, it's easy, man. Let me show you. He hands me a knife, and he puts this thing in my hand, and I'm like, nope.
More fingers than he actually had. That's a hell of a thing.
He says, you don't use your wrist, you use the knife. And I said, well, yeah, that makes sense. But no, I like to have all my digits in place.
Yeah, how are you going to pick your nose if you cut all your fingers off?
Yeah, exactly. Or wipe your ass. Yeah.
Well, that's what you got Night Strike for.
Oh, man. I don't want Night Strike anywhere near my ass.
I don't want to be anywhere near it either.
How many times a week do you have to tell him that?
Not many, thank God. Night Crackle PM, Patriot in the Dark says, wow.
Ellis, I just walked into your motherland. I walked into the Wally world.
No, that ain't, buddy. I hate Walmart. I cannot stand going in that place.
What the hell?
But if you're going to go to Walmart, this is the time to go because this is when all the freaks come out.
Yeah, I just walked in.
Yeah, if you want real entertainment, you sit out in a Walmart parking lot past midnight. 1 o'clock in the morning, and man, the sights you will see.
Technically, it should be Ghost's motherland because Ghost is the one that lives in Arkansas.
He has a point.
Because the headquarters for Walmart is in Arkansas.
I hate admitting when you have a good point.
Ellis, did I hear that? Did I hear the douche flute again?
No, you did not. You heard my vape.
Oh,
okay. I think you like blowing on things. You're always talking about flutes and other instruments.
Oh, he's always tooting his own horn.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Toodly 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 toot.
He's always full of hot air, so
Wait a minute. I thought that was you.
No.
Somebody's got to keep this chat lively. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, we do a perfectly good job of keeping my chat quite lively. My chats are never boring.
I don't know.
Sometimes they're rather spacey, but they're never boring.
It's rather spacey.
We go all over the place.
Like Kevin Spacey?
Yeah, and your radio's about to get me a nice little strike there. Thank you.
No, more like science fiction spacey.
So, anyway, I'm going to end this thing because we've been going for quite a while. I'm not even sure how long, but I know we've been going a while.
About an hour.
I think it's been a little longer than that, actually. But anyway, any final words there, Midnight Buddy?
Not particularly. Thanks for having me on. This is fun.
Mm.
Nice little time killer here while I'm running around.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to be on tomorrow night. It'd be nice to have a fun little show. Maybe do a little storytelling. I know Clover said that he was gonna possibly do the Grinch, right? He said he was gonna do the Grinch.
Yep, the Grinch.
That'll be awesome. Little lawn chair Grinchery.
Yeah, I hope he waits to do it later, because I'd love to catch that. When I get home from work.
I think he is. I think he's planning to do it in the evening because he, I'm sure everybody has a lot going on during the day. So,
well, see, I won't be home before 11, 12 o'clock tomorrow night. So it'll be late when I get home.
Yeah. Well, you just clock out whenever you're ready, and you just come right home. Okay, buddy?
Oh yeah, I'll do that. And I'm sure my boss.
Tell him I told you it's okay.
Yeah, Travis. Nick. Travis said it was okay if I left. Who the fuck is Travis? Well, he's the chef that lives up in Pennsylvania. Why don't you go work for him?
And there you go. See?
And then Ellis, he would have a new dishwasher.
That's true. It's true. I'll take it. I'll take what I can get.
$15 an hour plus benefits.
He doesn't even get benefits.
I was going to say, I don't even average that, and I'm not getting benefits either.
So, hey, we're in the same boat.
Yeah, for sure.
God, we suck, don't we? But at least we don't swallow Night Strike.
Yeah, Phoenix.
What the hell? I didn't even say anything derogatory or negative there.
You don't have to. That's the great thing about having you around. Anyway, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. I'm not sure it's been real fun, but it's been real and fun. And I'm going to call it a night. And I hope you folks have a great, great holiday season. Have a Merry Christmas.
Call it a morning, huh?
Yep. I will see you for my 6 o'clock show Tuesday. Then after that, there is Tactical Tuesday, which comes on at 8, and then Hit or Miss Tuesday nights at 9. Eastern. I added Eastern.
We aren't doing it this Tuesday.
Oh, you're not doing it this Tuesday.
No, that's why we did it on Wednesday.
Okay.
This is a miss week, huh?
It's a miss week.
Huh.
Wait, when was the last time it was a hit week?
Come on.
There was that one time.
Oh yeah, when Smeggy was there. Yeah, when Smeggy took the reins. Okay, got you.
Wow.
Yeah, well.
Hey, it is what it is, brother.
G-Dub's just saying hashtag only reading YouTube side.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I have been going back and forth from both. I think it's just redundant, lame YouTube size, 9mm size. The weak wrist of the internet makes sense. See, I have read both sides, but just. Oh, see, here's the problem. I forgot to scroll down. See.
Oh, that would help.
Yeah. Well, it normally scrolls down by itself. Somehow, this thing got stuck up there. Only reading the YouTube channel list. Half chat. Want my money back. Jimmy, kiss my ass. Might strike. Pay Jimmy his money back.
Did he keep it? Does he have the receipt?
I can't give Jimmy his money back unless he kept the receipt, and I don't think he kept the receipt.
I will write you a receipt, Jimmy. How much do you need that for?
That's a bummer.
In fact, I'm going to write everybody a receipt, so Night Strike has to give you your money back.
No, I can't do that.
And right now he owes me $679 for this rifle I bought. So,
right, and you owe me $100.
Oh, wait a minute! Somebody wants a link here.
Oh God! Don't give Edge a link. That's a bad idea.
Well, I'm going to for a minute. I'm about to end the show. I just want to see what he has to say.
Oh boy!
He might have something intelligent to say. Hey, if they have anything intelligent to say, it's step up on you.
Obviously, you haven't watched Edge's chats.
Mr. shall not be infringed.
Hey,
which I have to say, that is very intelligent. I'm glad you say that. Edge, what's going on, brother? Do you have something on your mind? And Edge is not going to speak.
Steak dinner.
And
those are two amazing words. Steak dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Told you.
Yeah.
Told you. You didn't listen.
I'm sorry. It was a letdown. I thought he had something important to say.
Let's start off. Si que erat in principio et nunc sempre et in secula secularis. Amen.
I said intelligent.
Well,
or intelligible. Well, we don't speak Latin. Does anybody speak Latin? Midnight, do you speak Latin?
Pig Latin.
Nice try. Do you speak Latin?
Only a little, and not enough to carry a conversation. So I'll just use Edge's native language. Feliz Navidad.
I was gonna say Nice Trick's about to say frijoles, and I was like, that's Latin.
I speak one language, redneck, and I speak it fluently.
Bad English. Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's the story? I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. See, I'm in America, so Americans do not speak English. Americans speak American. The English speak English, and I speak bad American. So.
Speak bad American. Yeah.
Reminds me of a Cannonball Run, Roger Moore. If you're going to converse on this thing, can you please speak in the Queen's English, my dear?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. That's on the top 50 list.
I love the very end of it. It's not a very sporting way to win. It's a shitty way to win.
At least it's a win.
When fucking Captain Chaos tackles everybody.
Oh, Lord. Well, that's it for the show, people. Edge, I'm about to end this thing. I thank you for showing up. You got anything you need to say? Want to say? Anybody you want to shout out to?
Celebrate your tax reduction, people. Thumbs up.
Amen.
And not one Democrat voted for you to save a little more money.
See there? I knew he had something intelligent to say. I had faith.
God bless the United States and God bless Donald Trump.
Hallelujah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay, that's enough. Okay, guys, y'all have a good night. I will see you Tuesday.
Bye, Felicia.